Ubuntu.
We are
all people.
For other
people.
Our link with Groenberg Secondary School began in 2003. The Specialist Schools and Academies Trust set up a partnership between South Africa and England, and the then head, Mrs. Yates, and the head of our partner school in Groenberg, Mr. Hess, joined together and had a similar vision for education, similar philosophy, and so they created our partnership, and the link between the two schools has gone from strength to strength ever since.
I had the privilege of going to South Africa October the 22nd to the 29th, 2008. It was an absolute privilege to go. And like many other people, I'd had to go through a formal process of applying to go there. And I'd been knocked back. And I just think if it's in your heart and you want to do something like anything, I thought, well, I'm not going to let it put me off. I'm going to reapply to go again. I was very lucky that I was actually led the trip.
I visited Groenberg High in February of 2007. I think the most memorable part of my stay was actually seeing performing art in South Africa, and more importantly in Groenberg. They had the same culture, the same atmosphere. The learners were really dedicated. There was about 200 learners who were starting to get involved in their school production of fame. So it was really nice to see the buzz and the atmosphere that we have here at Birchwood.
The main similarities between Groenberg High and ourselves at Birchwood High, I think, are in the way that the learners are a central part of the school. Like at Groenberg, here at Birchwood we want people to be involved in much more than just lessons. It's things outside of the classroom, the extracurricular things that go on every night, things going on at lunchtime, things that go on at weekends, during the holidays. It's the way that the learners feel at the centre of the school. They are the most important thing.
I visited Groenberg High in October 2006.
I visited Groenberg High in October 2007.
One of my favourite parts of the visit was the first visit to the school. The welcome we had was absolutely amazing, really treated like family, and it's a place where you really feel at home, and even though we were 10,000 miles away, it felt like you were really close.
Partnership has affected me personally because it's taught me not to take things for granted, because I really noticed how many opportunities I do get, and now I never let any of them pass me by because it's a waste if I do.
I went to South Africa in February 2008 with 3 other teachers from Birchwood High School. I keep in touch with some of the learners from Groenberg through email, and also the humanities department. We swap lesson ideas on a regular basis.
Something I really want to further develop is the idea of international delegates, so that there is a joint badge between Birchwood and Groenberg. And I'm very keen on the idea of a rotating globe as a head, with one side uniform Birchwood, one side uniform Groenberg, and the head being represented by every face that's been on the exchange so far. So as that rotates, we're reminded of people that have been.
The partnership between our two schools has had an impact in lessons at Birchwood in a whole range of subjects. I think the best way to describe that is to give you some examples. In English, we've looked at South African literature, poetry and stories, and we've read the same stories here that they've read in Groenberg Secondary School, and we've compared our views and opinions about the themes. We've studied in history the terrors of apartheid that our friends over there had to live through and their relatives. And I think each year we've tried to have a timetable event which we call curriculum enrichment, where all the children have had cultural and moral experiences linked to Africa. So we've had drumming workshops, we've had musical experiences, creative and performing arts extravaganzas, which have all enriched our curriculum and given our learners fun and real learning possibilities. And we've used the real life of our culture from our sponsor school there to support that education here.
The partnership has had a very positive effect on the school. It's made us all think about different people in different parts of the world. It's made us think about the way that we are here at Birchwood and how it compares to and contrasts with our partner school.
Personally, it's made me more confident, and it's made me feel that I can sort of communicate with people no matter who they are or where they live. And it's made lots of friends for me as well.
I just don't think of the partnership as just a partnership, it's more like a friendship now as well.
Well, I'd really like to think that as Birchwood becomes an 11 to 19 school and develops a post-16 learning centre, that the boundaries between learners and age range will move up as well. So I'd like to think that the partnership goes to perhaps something that is more age inclusive. I'd also like to think that we could harness it by perhaps getting teacher exchanges whereby a teacher will teach, because teachers really want to go out there. I had the privilege of teaching only 3 days there, but people want to have a stretch where they can swap skills, so perhaps we do a teacher swap. I think that would be good. Perhaps we could meet halfway and put a joint show on, you know, because we've both got strengths in performing arts. I was really thrilled to be able to take a choir rehearsal when I was out there. And there is multi-skills and multi-talents, certainly in performing arts, fine art. They're an engineering college. It's about really pooling those talents and looking at what we could do. I was given this mug as a sign of the partnership from Sheila Yates, and it's something that I keep on my desk. It's really important. People are people through other people, Ubuntu, and that is just something that will never really leave my soul, the belief in that word, and trying to live a life that through the partnership which really underpins it.
Ubuntu, we are all people through other people. Ubuntu, we are all people through other people. Ubuntu, we are all people through other people.
Ubuntu, we are all people through other people.